Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect as we do the reaction series, people, back as we are looking at Manchester United. So we have some interesting comments that are coming from the Sky Sports pundit as they are talking about why Manchester United are just so terrible, because it does not make sense. This is a big team, by the way, that we're talking about, and you'd expect it to perform in a better way. You'd expect it to give us something that we can smile about. It's confusing that we thought that they were turning a corner against Chelsea. The performance that they had against Chelsea got so many people believing that this team can actually do something. But how is they come? We have come from then to now. That now where we are now, where a team is humiliated by Bournemouth. Bournemouth just beat Manchester United for the first time at Old Trafford. Do you know how much that is to take that a team wins for the first time in a certain ground that they've never won? It's really crazy how situations like this are happening, and I wonder what's happening. How is this gonna be fixed? The players have, can we all agree that the players are no longer playing for the manager? Because that is the only thing that makes sense if we talk about what really we are seeing in this game. Because as you can hear, these guys are talking about, what would you expect from a team that is not giving the same fight as the other team that they're playing with? What exactly would you expect from them? I want you to hear something that the Bournemouth fans were saying exactly after the game. So I'm going to play that, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section over it. As also, by the way, if you're not clicking the like button, I don't know what you're doing, and subscribing to the Connect, listen to this. This will really shock you. Bournemouth fans at Old Trafford are shouting, "Can we play you every week?" Like, these guys actually are in the Old Trafford right now. The theater of dreams, that's the ground that we've known for, that has always been a fortress for teams to go. And they're shouting, "Can we play you every week?" This is a team that is in 16th, shouting at a team that is roughly around 6 or 7 or something. They're in the Premier League. That is really embarrassing. And if you are a Glazer, if you even have any K in your heart for this club, this should hurt you, and some moves should happen. And at this moment, the only person we can look at is Ten Hag. Now, the interesting part is this: his excuses in the middle is that he just keeps giving, talking about how the teams are not doing what he's told them to do, what he's doing. How do you become a manager if you are not able to convince the players that are playing for you to play the certain way you want to see? How do you become a manager? Is even a manager or a coach? It's really crazy. Anyway, let's continue with the Sky Sports people so that we hear what really crazy that we are here now talking about this. They should have lost by 4-0, to be honest. They should have lost by 4-0. It actually happened that the ball went and touched Don Solanke by mistake, but they should have been beaten by 4-0. And we still look at this team, and we are hoping that we see something better. We are hoping that maybe this team turns a corner and give us something maybe every viewer could be smiling about. But at the moment, we don't see it, and I don't think there's any moment in this time we're gonna see something like that, because the way they're playing does not give you anything. And we are talking about it, this word identity. You need to have a direction over where you're going with your football, with your game plans, with whatever you do as a manager. You'd expect to know each and every manager's game plan, identity over the football, and what you'd expect Pep Guardiola ball to be, Jurgen Klopp ball to be, and surprisingly Eric Ten Hag's ball to be. But we still don't know. And this guy is almost reaching to his 18th month being in this team, and we have no idea exactly which his game plan is, which his identity is. And that has to be a worry. That has to be a worry, because it's crazy. Now look at the games that are coming. Bayern Munich just lost 5-1 or 5-something in the game that they were playing. They're going to be coming for blood to prove that they're still the best they are, and they'll be playing at Old Trafford. So you are telling me there could be another humiliation that is coming in 2 days or 3 days time from where we are right now. And after that Bayern Munich game, they also have to go to Anfield. When was the last time we saw United actually had a proper performance at Anfield, when they've actually won something? Last season, when Liverpool were at their worst, they were beaten by 7-0. How many goals are going to come from Anfield? And the next game that comes, by the way, it's not us now, it is West Ham. What are they going to get? We saw what West Ham just did to Tottenham Hotspurs. It's just crazy, to be honest. I don't know what's happening here. Let's hear what we have to understand maybe about the identity of this. That's one thing that is very important to understand. I don't think that United actually has identity, to be honest. I don't think, if I said there is a poor identity, at least there is a direction that there could be an identity. We don't see the identity here. We just see a poor team. We just see a team that doesn't even know what they're doing. It feels like they go with the flow, and usually the flow is triggered by the team that they're playing against. And that is always the worst thing that can ever happen in football. If you want to have the worst time in football, allow the other team to put you into their game so that you try to get out of their game and their playing style. It's difficult. That's why we talk about these things of teams having identity, so that we could see direction of where this game is going. Because to be serious, like what we're being told, Manchester United cannot lose to West Ham, to Bournemouth. Manchester United cannot lose to Bournemouth. No matter what happened, it cannot. Especially at Old Trafford, at your own ground. And to make this even worse, by 3 goals. By 1, 2, 3 goals, like 3 goals. It cannot, it doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to be accepted. It's not supposed to be anything that even the people have to even entertain, to be honest. Because it's not even supposed to be that way. So I'm confused. Where they lose, they get some points or something, the thing slows down and they do this. It seems like something that is going to continue. When are they really going to question Ten Hag? When are they going to put their foot down Manchester United board or whoever's running that side and say that this cannot happen like this again and again? Because it's crazy. It's unacceptable for a big team like United. So before I go anywhere far, this is a very important part of the video. I need you guys to listen to this, because this is unacceptable. Listen to this. Bruno Fernandes got himself booked 7 minutes before the game comes to an end. And I'm 100% sure before he got into that pitch, somebody reminded him that you're already on 4 yellow cards. We have a game trip to Anfield that we're going. We need you to be there to lead your team as the captain. You celebrated, you gave everything, and you told everyone how you're excited. On social media, we do have the tickets. And the biggest game of the season, when the team is really going to be seeking game changers. The team is going to be seeking people who will make an impact into the field. You decide to get yourself booked so that you don't find yourself in this game. That's terrible, man. That's really, really, really terrible. We are no longer talking about him as a captain or what, but just as a human being who's getting paid when your team needs you to stand by him and actually do something. You decide to tap out and run away. That's not captain-like, and that is unacceptable for any man in this world. It's crazy. I've seen it all in this football world, but to this extent, that's crazy. So Bruno decided to get himself out of the Anfield game, because when the other team, let's just try to predict, as the other team will be losing, he doesn't want to be part of it. Or maybe he's getting back at the manager because the manager last time did not take him out when he was asking to be sent out when his team was walloped. That's terrible, man. Anyway, let's move on to the next part of this video. I'm almost done. Just a few short clips, then we are out. I don't get why is that the people are still protecting Erik Ten Hag, because everything we are talking about here, the identity of the team, the type of play, the way it's playing, idea of whatever they want to approach to get something into the game, it all screams Ten Hag. All the players who are playing, the players who are being signed by the club, it's all screaming Ten Hag. So it means at the moment, because Man United have been on the law for such a long time, but at this moment, this current level of the law, the main man who got Manchester United to where they are right now is Erik Ten Hag, and somehow you find that so many people are protecting him. You find that so many people are always trying to give something to take him out, to bring these weird excuses to try to get him not to be really questioned for his decisions, for what he's offering and what he's doing. I don't get it. It's unacceptable. It's really, really, really weird. I just don't get it. And then let's move on to the second thing that Fiona was talking about. Manchester United this has to stop now. This God-given right that they should be challenging, they should be doing what? It is over. Sir Alex Ferguson left Manchester United 2013. We are already almost a decade later since he's gone. That's 10 years. We cannot keep holding on to the past, because what we are seeing, it's exactly where this team is and exactly what they are giving us to the world. There's nothing more, there's nothing less, and the sooner so many people accept this, the better, because you are hoping for something that will give you shining arm and actually smile, but we are not gonna get that, especially not with this Manchester United. Especially with the way the player power is running into the club, especially with the way the manager is fighting with each and every player in the dressing room. We are not going to get there. So we need to stop believing that. We just have to concentrate on seeing what they do, because where they are, they deserve to be, and they have to find themselves from where they are. We don't have to expect them to do something. They are not miracle workers. Nobody's never a miracle worker. If you're not doing good, if you're not performing good, if you're not working, if you're not doing anything, there is nowhere miraculously the results are going to come from nowhere. And in this season and in this year, we are seeing it clear as daylight. There is nothing that United is going to do. So if that becomes clear to the world, that helps a lot of people from actually dealing with so much frustration that so many people are going through. Anyway, let's move on to the last part of this, then I'm out. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Click the like button and subscribe to the content. Let's go. Trust. I think now that is now certainly clear. Everyone knows it, that Manchester United team, whatever that is going to come into the pitch, there's just no trust. Erik Ten Hag does not trust his players. His players does not trust what he's giving, and now that is causing so much players to be angry at him, and now bringing some chaos and fights, as well as him angry at the players, now coming and calling them out into the public and actually banning some people from even coming from to the dressing room. Now, because all these things is happening, United are now attacking people like reporters who are just reporting what's happening in this team. Every single week we see it. We don't want to say it, but we already know that this is a disjointed group of players who are disjoined from each other and also disjoined from the manager, because the others are angry. The other one's saying that, why would you go with this manager if he's doing something like this to so-and-so, one of your players, one of your mates? And the other one is going like that, if we don't do, we're going to look stupid because we're getting paid every time. Let's try to do something though. So there is, I think you have to call it an implosion in this team. And it has been going on from top to bottom, and it's not ending now, keeps continuing. Maybe the Ragnick signings and whatever that is going to happen could be the very definition of change in this team, could be the very definition of change in this ground, but at this moment we don't see it. There's no trust, they don't trust each other, and I just don't get, for the sake of me, why the board are holding on Ten Hag. Or maybe they don't trust that the fans will accept them if they sack him. See? Another problem here. So, no trust from the fan base, no trust from your players, no trust from the manager, no trust from the owners. Oh my God, this whole entire club is a joke. That's where we are now in this season. So it's really, really painful, to be honest. It's something that is unacceptable. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section as I'll be going out, because there's a lot of things that is happening with Manchester United. I don't know. Let's hear what you think. Let me hear what you're expecting. I'll be doing the reaction of the ESPN guys to the Bournemouth games, Liverpool and others, as I always do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. We're out. Peace. Out.